Greetings, everybody. I'm doing an impromptu test of on our TikTok channel. So let me just turn things around here. If you're watching and you have a TikTok, join us on uh, Rebirth. No, it's Rebirthology on. So let me put it in the comments. It's Rebirthology on TikTok. Okay. It's the only account that's not Rebirth with Latanya, but it's still, you can still put in Rebirth with Latanya and still get to me. Okay. So this is an impromptu live, y'all. We are getting ready for our summer series, and I have one member of the team that's on TikTok now. I have one member from the portal that's on TikTok now. So join us on TikTok live. We're testing it so that we can get ready for our summer series on TikTok. So there is a big thing, a lot of things happening every single day. Where thank you for the likes. Thank you if you all can go on and just either share it with somebody you're with, tap the screen, just tap like that, tap. I support so many other people's lives. I support my friends on TikTok in particular. I've made new friends on TikTok. And there is so much alignment for me on TikTok that I literally have been selfishly enjoying it. And somebody called me out and was like, ma'am, you need to be doing this on one hand. But then Tony, who is doing work with girls, we have been talking about what all the things that we're already offering in the portal. And she said she felt like we needed to do a book discussion. And so this is going to be our live reading room. I think sometimes we get tired of the traditional book discussion. So this will be our live reading room. We're calling this summer series The Mother Tongue. The Mother Tongue. So we're going to start it on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, I believe is what we decided. The team that felt like 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. The reason Wednesdays can be a little challenging because when we're running programs, most of the time we do those on a Wednesday night. So Tony is going to be one of the main voices, particularly, and we took a vote with most of you, and many of you said that you wanted to do the mother womb first. You wanted to talk about the mother womb on Tuesdays. Yes, 8 p.m. on Tuesdays when people are off work and not being distracted. Yes, that's it right there. Thank you, Tony. And we took a poll, and everybody said they wanted to start with the mother wound and it rather than menopause. Tony and I thought that it was going to be menopause that was going to be capture everybody's attention because it comes up in all of our conversations. And right now we see America is on the brink of a war. We have planets that are warlike, that are moving. In other words, the planets are giving us indications of what's to come. And the truth is, because Jupiter just moved in, Jupiter just moved into Cancer. Many people are feeling it deeply. And if you are one who beats up on yourself easy, it's very easy to think it's you. So we have that going on. Now, some of the things that we talk about are in community. We designate Mondays for Planning with the Planets. We have a Wednesday prayer call. But this book series, it could possibly be led by Tony, by Dana, but it's going to be all of you. In other words, it won't be us talking at you about the book. How many of you that are watching right now on YouTube, you all have a TikTok account. Who has to put in the comments if you have a TikTok account? And say hi if you watching. Don't be just being a voyeur, male or female. Or come on over to TikTok right now if you have an account and join us in the room. Join us in the room. Because I'm testing it out right now and I want you to test it out. I need to clean my lens. I was all blurry. Sorry, y'all. So, hey, she's Muse. Who is that? I know you, she's Muse. You family? I think I know who that is. Let me know who that is. So I thought that I could get you all on live now, but in order for us to be ready for the book discussion, it's forcing me. Hey, sis. Hey, Juicy Butterfly. You're not in the back. You're here to help vote. You're here to help to decide what the book will be for July. But we're going to start next week. Hey, spiritual warrior. We're going to start with my book. How many of you have my book? You know, I've never done a live reading of my book. I never discussed my own book. And so here we are opening up a space to talk about books, and we didn't. So why not open the space for the next, it's only a couple more weeks in June, and that will give everybody a chance to get your book. The book for July that I highly recommend is Digging in Mother's Bones. But in order for us to deal with the mother wound, I want us to designate a book for the mother wound. Now, there is a book. I got to pull it up on my other phone because I'm constantly using everything. Those of you who are watching, you can find me at Rebirthology on TikTok. Okay, let me put it in mute because we're testing this, okay? Come join me so that you can be a part of the live discussion. This is also going to help all of us grow our following. This is going to help us reach out to other women who are looking for us. That's why I got convicted as well. So so come on and then you'll be able to join the live platform and discuss the books that we choose. Who's here in the comments that's watching? I see y'all there. I can't see your comments though. So who's there? Who's here rather? We're testing it live. Yes. And so listen, I mean, while we're here, we might as well talk about these ascension symptoms that's happening. So if you're having headaches, if you are having fatigue, if you are going into trance even. Hey, Dale, what's up, sis? If you're going into trance, if you are if you have been on any plant medicine journeys, how many of you have taken plant medicine? And plant medicine can be something you do daily. If you use THC, CBD, lotus flowers, your herbals, there's not just the plant medicine of the mushroom. So welcome. Tony is welcoming you all in because she's going to be one of the voices that we connect with. Dana, Janae, and so again, we took the vote that the mother wound was going to be what we were going to start off with, but we're going to start off with Juicy first. Juicy should be the foundation. It makes more sense for the next 2 weeks in June, but that will give you enough time to get your book for July. All right. So, and we want to get some books that are a little controversial, that push our edges. So if you have book suggestions, drop them in the comments now. Now, one of the authors I'm going to bring on, we're going to still do Wednesdays at 1:00, but that's going to be the Shift Talk series. And I'm going to have the first author who is the author of Digging in Mother's Bones. She's had me on her podcast. I think I've shown you that. And if not, maybe I'll show it to you today. I'm sweating. I don't know if I'm having a hot flash or still flashing from my workout. So somehow we got to get menopause as well on the docket. And we might not do a whole month. We may do, Tony, what do you think about doing 2 weeks? Well, I want to ask everybody in fairness, but 2 weeks of a book. They're going to be quick reads, but the discussions are going to be rich. So what if we do every 2 weeks we shift the book? We can, and so we're going to deal with those authors who are centered in that way. You with it? Okay, I hear you. She's Muse. All right. Those of you who are watching on YouTube, do you have any book suggestions or authors or topics that you want us to take on? I do think that this is going to be a healthy way also to deal with and be together while a lot of shifts. What's happening right now is the Schumann resonance. The other day, someone showed their, okay. All right. Tony says, I think the focus of womanhood can include a healthy balance of, I think she's saying of it all, a healthy balance of it all. What's up, Unique? That's another community sister. And so, yeah, so perhaps, Bessie says, life after menopause is so sweet. Tell us how sweet it is, honey. Tell us how sweet it is, Bessie. How sweet do you want your menopause to be? I tell you one thing. I don't know if I should say this on live, but whatever. I'm grown, I'm sanctified, set aside, filled with the Holy Spirit. For those of you who judge, need to hear that, but I ain't had no loss of libido. I might have had hot flashes. I have gained weight. I'm a little fluffier, but I have not had a loss of libido. So tell us, Bessie, how sweet can this menopause be? But there are so many authors. Now, the thing is, I want to show you the authors, but I'm on my phone that has some of the authors. Let me see if, okay, your libido went up. All right, you in the right crew. Your libido went up. We need to deal with libido because some of us, we are experiencing an increase in libido, honey. I know that's right. Now, so though, we're going to talk about how to keep it juicy. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I was just watching. My guilty pleasure is watching the whole 90 Day Fiance series, 90 Days and Abroad, right? And so the one of the chicks on 90 Day Fiance said she was trying to get pregnant. So she's from Africa, and she said one of the things that they did is took a decongestant, because apparently the decongestion makes everything loosen up. Have y'all heard that? Have you heard that a decongestion, you can get pregnant because everything is loose and flowy? So for the girls that's still trying to get pregnant, or those girls who don't want to get pregnant, you might want to check your decongestion. Oh, you heard it, Bessie. Okay. So I don't feel like I need a decongestion, but that's free game for anybody that's trying to get pregnant and want to loosen things up. Now, I know that a lot of women in our community will come sometimes, or when we're live, and ask about things that can make the yoni wetter. Of course, eat more fruit. Pineapple can loosen up the mucus and all of that, and make you not only more wet, but also you smell good, you taste good as well. Okay, so on YouTube, one of our sisters just said, my mentor teaches a class on how to make cannabis infuse pessary. What's pessary? That will help with the libido, pain, and incontinence. What is pessary? I've never heard that word used. Okay, so I'm looking right now. I'm probably going to move my books because a lot of the books that I want to suggest that we add to our list is on Kindle. So I would suggest that you get your notebook and but I have at least two authors of some amazing books that we're going to add to this. Pessary is a vagina suppository. Okay, a vaginal suppository. Okay, good, very nice. The suppositories are really cool, particularly when you know that you're going to be getting it in a lot. You could use them on vacations, and you don't want to use a lube or that type of thing. How did we get into lubes? Does Juicy make y'all start talking about lubes? Does my book bring up the topic, make you think about lubes? But I want to ask the community who normally join me on Wednesdays if there are any other topics you want to add to the pot, and how are you doing? I can tell. Let me tell you about yourself. Those of you who work with me, who've been around Rebirth, I know when y'all going through stuff. I know when y'all don't, when the atmosphere is getting thick and you don't want to be bothered and all of that. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I can tell because a lot of y'all stopped showing up. And we've been talking about this for many of us who hold space for you. Yes, how do I know? For those of us, and listen, I see the numbers have gone up. So a lot of you all from the YouTube have come over from YouTube over. If you are if you are community, say so. Say hello. Help the stream, number one. But number two, say hello to your family, girl. Your mama didn't teach you when you come into a room to say hello to folks. Now, if you are not a part of the Rebirth community, you're not a part of the portal, welcome. Thank you for watching. We are, if you haven't heard me, we're preparing for a summer series. In order for me to invite you on so that you can talk, you can engage. This is why we're doing it on TikTok. Now, I possibly could do it on Instagram. I mean, excuse me, not on Instagram, but on StreamYard on YouTube. However, there's going to be a limit, so everybody won't be able to get into the room. So I want this to be a real community discussion. Tony is going to lead some additional deeper discussions, particularly for women who would like to really reframe the mother wound and really find a new power. I think I have a theory, and I know I jumped from the ascension symptoms and the burnout. I'll get back to this, but I want to say this. I have a theory that a lot of what we have been taught about the mother wound, not taught, but a lot of what has come into our trauma experience is based off of a lot of the lies that we've been told in the first place. I suspect that this is just a part of the plan to erode the family, the melanated family. And the last frontier is when you start to attack the woman and her relationship with her matriarchal, umbilical, cellular connection. When you tap into her epigenetics. And the only thing that's going to override the depths of any type of mother wound, even if it's just missing your mother, is for us to really become alchemists. And so I want to start, because faith comes by hearing. And I want to start with some of the authors that we've been referring to in the in the mothership prayers on Wednesdays. Now, all of these are symbols of consciousness. First of all, some people don't know that there is a real mothership, or that there's other life in other places, or that we are cosmic beings. Some people don't know that. And so this is an outreach and an in-reach discussion that we're going to have. And sometimes when we read a book out loud and hear other people, it impacts us differently. The greatest changes that I have ever made have been in study groups. So this is going to be our summer series. It's a love offering to the community, because I could have done it closed door. And we will have some safer spaces as well. But those who want to have the discussion, who want to engage and grow your own following, the best way to do that is to engage in community. And so I have been inspired by some of my TikTok friends, and also my right inside of the team, by Miss Toni LaRae herself, who is the one who really suggested that we do this. And so we talked about how. And so this is going to be our summer series to launch into hopefully much more. And hopefully it will also encourage some of you to write your own books, to do your own vlogs, to reframe those things around your own womanhood that has impacted your love, your sex, and your money. That has impacted your love, your sex, and your money. So thank you, Beachy Peachy Pie. I really, she says, and the beauty is most women will experience their first O if they've never had one. Oh, okay. Let's talk about it. You got to be a part of this book discussion, Beachy Peachy Pie. Beachy Peachy Pie is a heck of a name. You cannot forget that, okay? So we are live, y'all. And so let's talk about Bessie says, I work 2 to 10 p.m. So unfortunately, I won't be in the room, but I need to be. Well, Bessie, your schedule is always all over the place. If we put it on your schedule, we would never meet. We would never do anything because it's all over the place. So yes, unfortunately, that's when majority of the people are more available, is in the evening time. So we want to do that. If you don't mind, those of you who are still watching, tap the screen, just tap it and like the live. If you don't mind, just tap it. I'm liking I didn't even know I could like my own live. Tap it for me. It's just because we want to signal TikTok that we're here, we're coming, and we're going to use this time wisely. So I didn't know that Toni was trying to hit her own goal. Thank you, Unique. Thank you, others who are liking the live. Thank you. So you just tap the screen, just tap, just like that. See, like that. Tap, 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 tap. And it's not one, it's the tap, 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 tap. And see, they monitor it. And that helps us so that you can come on and be with us live as well. I think that this is going to be delicious, y'all. But we got to pick some delicious books. We got to pick some delicious books, okay? And I found them. I'm so sorry I can't multitask to get my titles while I'm on the live because I'm on my phone. Now, I'm going to ask some of my friends if they ever go live from their computer. Anybody watching ever go live from your computer? Anybody watching ever go live from your computer? And those of you who, are you on TikTok? Are you against TikTok? Those of you who are watching on YouTube, are you against TikTok? Are you one of those? Are you against TikTok? Are you with it? You with it. You with the summer series, okay? So no book suggestions? Y'all haven't been reading? What's going on? WTF? There's a ram in the bush that I have now. Right, let me show you one of them. This is not a book that you really read, like, but it's not that kind of book. To me, this is a reference manual, but I think I'm going to be bringing her on board to talk to you. She is the author. Okay, there's some suggestions. Sister Outsider, Audrey Lord. Yes, yes, that's mine. It's so funny you brought her name up because she is absolutely one of my my angel guides for this work and for my own voice. She is an angel guide. Hey, my husband just joined the live, y'all. Oh, hey, Baba. Hey, Baba. Hey, hey, Baba. Hey, we're on TikTok, Schneidine. We are doing a test, getting ready for our book club that we've been talking about for a year and a half, Schneidine. Now, Schneidine was the first volunteer to lead, to be a facilitator of the book club. Yes, Dr. Suzar. I'm going to, guess what, She's Muse? We're going to have her on. The fact that you know who Dr. Suzar is, we're going to have Dr. Suzar on the YouTube channel. So it's for the Shift Talk series. And the Shift Talk series is Why Didn't Anybody Tell Me About ... Okay. And so that one is going to be good, y'all. That's going to be real good. Okay. Yes, yes, yay. So if you can just tap the live, I promise y'all, I was so unprepared that because you got to go live in order to know what it requires. And they keep on changing things. And so anyway, this is one book. Then there's another one. Let me see. Should I get up and get it? I don't want to be fumbling around. Of course, everybody loves this book. Let me get it. So everybody loves this. Now, this one, you should have this anyway. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1 and part 2. Do you have it? I would suggest you get this one ASAP. Okay. Oh, Schneidine joined. All right, good. You all are coming on over. So here's the book, y'all. Part 1 and part 2. Part 1 and part 2. Get this one. All right, the Sibyls, because the Sibyls is the foundation of rebirth and rebirthology and rebirth work and everything that we are doing. So we agree that this is one of the books. Yes. We agree that this is one of the books. Yes. And there's another one called Digging in Mother's Bones. Let me see. I might, you know what? I might be able to use my technology and flip it around. Let me show y'all a couple of them. I can flip it around. I'm gonna be creative, okay? And look, I just totally forgot about those of you on YouTube. Wait a second, YouTube. So here's the first one. I mean the third one that I'm suggesting. It's not clicking. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm going to share it in a minute for those of you who are watching on YouTube, but I'm going to turn the camera around. I think I can do that. Oh, let me see. Uh-oh. How do I turn the camera around? Lord have mercy. There we go. Flip your camera. You see that? See that? That's going to be both a guest and one of the topics. She just released it She's invited me to her platform. I have been a guest on her platform. I'm suggesting that this be the book for July. The description is Digging for Mother's Bone is a clarion call, an awakening for women who are ready for an evolutionary edge of growth. This is a powerful guidebook to bring us home to the Great Mother, the regenerative force of creation. She is who the cosmic womb, the feminine aspect of the divine, so that we can unearth the wisdom of our bodies as living libraries and remember how to be the wisdom keepers that can resurrect her bones. Oh, I'm so excited about her. Look, I just exposed myself because I'm on May Power when I should be on June Imagination. This is what we use to guide us on Sundays. So for this month, this is the month of Imagination, Bartholomew, light blue, and it's between the eyes. And I teach on that every first Sunday. So there we go. All right. So now let me come back over here to YouTube and see if I can share this with you. Hi, I am Faye, and you know I love to say Ojare because it's such an esteemed title to have. All right, so now let me. Nope, that's not it. What else? So let me see. My pieces. Thank you for the gifts already, y'all. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate you so much. So let me see how I can do this, child. All right. I think slides, PDFs, video file. Hey, Antoinette, are you coming to join the conversation? Hey, my love, how are you? There we go. This is going to be our July. Can you see it? So now I'm showing it to the folks on YouTube. And hopefully Coco is watching so she can get excited about us, about what we're going to be talking about. Can you see that? Oh, no, you can't see it. There it is. Yay. Digging for Mother's Bones. We are going to, that's going to be for July. So I'm going to keep going with, some of the suggestions as well. Some other additional suggestions. All right. Thank you all for liking the live, sending gifts or roses. I saw someone sent a rose, and it's giving you badges for being a gifter. So keep the live, tap the live. My goal now. It's funny how TikTok works. I'm tapping my own live. That might be against the rules. Who knows? Okay. All right. So then the next one. Let me go to the next book. Let's keep it going. I actually found a book for menopause that I want to suggest. Let me see if I can pull it up. I've already downloaded. But I did ask how everybody is doing because I know that this energy grid right now is very intense. It's important that you take care of yourself. And listen, Uranus is about to move into Gemini. And not for a short time, but for real, for a while. So I need to talk about that on Monday for those because this is going to affect everybody. Communication, travel. I have mixed feelings. Sometimes I feel like this is not the time to travel abroad because right now Americans are not, hey, Dr. Naima, that's another powerhouse whose voice that you want to. This is one of my friends from TikTok. Well, no, not from TikTok. Was it TikTok we met Dr. Naima? I don't remember, but we're just doing a test today, and we are also talking about this burnout over the ascension symptoms, because some people are getting ascension symptoms confused because it's so easy to think that something is wrong. Okay, okay, all right. Well, I'm finally getting on TikTok, girl. We not talking astrology and human design. We're going to be doing a summer series now. um I'm trying to find the one on menopause that I found to be the language and the information, because there's another writer and author that really reframes what we've experienced now. Dr. Christian Northrup is another one who I highly recommend that we look at, and it would cover menopause and the mother womb. Okay, that's not it. If you are in the group in the portal, you're going to get a complete list. Here we go. This one is I think this is going to be a powerful one. There are more of you. I know more of you. I'm happy with those. Thank you for the rose. Thank you so much for those of you who came over from another platform over here as well. So now I'm going to show you this one for menopause. Okay, first, let me show TikTok. This is the one I recommend for menopause that we discuss. Can you see that? All of these are on Kindle. Walking with Persephone. Walking with Persephone, which is a goddess, an ancient goddess. And the description says midlife can be a great change, inner and outer. How do we journey through this, and what can we learn in the process? Molly Reamer is our personal guide to unraveling and reweaving required in midlife. Now, while I'm reading this, let me pull this up for you all as well. Hey, Jasmine, good to see you, my love. If you are on TikTok, come and join me right there on Rebirthology. So now I'm sharing the book with YouTube. Okay. So this is the book that I'm speaking of. Okay, let me go back to it. For those of you who see, let me finish reading it. So it is, she says, she invites us to take a walk with the goddess Persephone, whose story of descent into the underworld has much to teach us. This book is a journey of soul rebuilding and putting the pieces of oneself back together. Okay. All right. So you got 4 suggestions from me. Now, I want some suggestions from you. Come on now. This is your community. We are community sisters and women. Okay. So, and listen, I'm going to be going live. My commitment is to go live every morning at 7. All the way to next week. So who's going to hold me accountable? I know Tony's going to hold me accountable because she has my cell number, so she'll call me. Who wants to be a part of this accountability club? I got something so special coming on tomorrow. Tomorrow be a perfect time, but I know it's not going to be here at 7 a.m. I can't wait to share this. People who are close to me will know why it's so special and why it's my birthday gift to myself. And I can't wait to talk about it with you all. So those of you who are watching, Jazz, did you just come over from YouTube? What's up, Bridget Cruz? Okay, African woman, the original guardian angel. Let me pull that up. Let me see how that looks. Because, all right. Uh-oh, it was all right. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Okay, it says African woman, the original guardian angel. What do you all think? Let me see what it's about. It doesn't say what it's about. Okay, so now it just made me do. So can you all like the post? Whenever people don't like the post, apparently YouTube will. I mean, not YouTube. TikTok will. It will show. It will consider you inactive. So can you like the post for me, please? As I pull this up and read to you the description. I don't see a description. Okay. All right. I'm getting down. It's this. There's not any reviews. What is this book about? I can surmise what it's about, but I don't see a summary. I don't. There's that's weird. That's rare too. I wish y'all could hear my cats trying to break into the door. I thought only dogs did that. Okay, you said a collection of writings on the Black Romans' creation and ongoing contribution to civilization. Oh, wow. All right. Okay. All right. I don't see it. That I can't see that hurting anything because I didn't know about it. So you all got that? Do I need to show it to you? Okay. So, all right. She Muse, have you read it? And are you willing to be one of the discussion leaders? Okay. Let me pull that one up. Let me pull that one up. See that? You don't see it, do you? There you go. That's the book. Okay, so now let me show it to you, TikTok. See that? That's the book. You got it? You got it? All right. So if you got it, say I got it. If you got it, say I got it. Okay. Good. You got it. All right, good. Good. Okay. Can y'all like the live for me, please? Can you all just send me some likes? Good. Got it. Got it. Okay. What about you, YouTube? You got it? I hope you got it because I just turned it off. Thank you. If you all can like the live just to keep it alive as well. Thank you. Ah. Okay, so here we go with I know TikTok can be wild. We just got the most vulgar and obscene comment. And this is why we're also going to have moderators. And so simply, not only am I going to block you, we are going to report you. Yay! Yay! Thank you. You're my first. Thank you for being my first. Okay? Yay! Thank you so much for coming into my live and giving me my very first report and block. Yay! There's some crazy people, but did you all know that most of the most negative, nasty things that are said are done by bots? That they are done by bots, machines. So that's the world that we're now living in. His comment not only I didn't delete the comment. Let me delete the comment too. I forgot to delete. Let me see. I thought I did. Okay, I blocked him. So I see that when I do these lives, I'm going to have to put on blocked keywords. Okay. There we go. That's how we do that. All right. So somebody else put some love comments. Can you put some hearts so that that nasty comment can go away? Can y'all just put some hearts in the comments to make it go away? As well, we're going to override it with love. Override it with love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Override it with love. Yeah, thank you, Schneidine. I appreciate that. All right, so there are some other things that other suggestions of books. So I'm going to get the list together. It will be posted in the portal. And I thank you all for watching on YouTube. But I'm well past the time for YouTube. But let me just talk to those who are on TikTok right about now. Listen, I know that depending where you are on your journey, some people are beginners on their journey, so they don't. So it's difficult for when they hear things like it's a distraction. Don't give your energy to it. People, they think that that's just a woke type of thing to say. Thank you, Schneidine. Thank you, and Autist Cannabis Mom. You're in the right community, Cannabis Mom. You're in the right community. We do need a book on cannabis and plant medicine. I do want us to have a discussion around that as well. So that would be a perfect segue into some actual ceremonies. Those of you who want to do ceremony, there's going to be a great segue of that as well. Actually, the mystical teachings or the magical teachings of Don Juan, let me look that up for you. Oh, that's not a woman author though. So that would be kind of veering from our topic. But listen, there's no way we can do this without including Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes. And this is absolutely my favorite book, but you can vote for another one from her. So I'll put this on the screen as well. Hey, Peachy Pie, you the right one. Okay. You are the right one. You got the right vibe. We cannot come together and not bring her into the room. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I got to show it to my people first here, and I'll come back. All right. All right, you see it now? We got to have her. We got to talk here. You got that? So let me know when you got it, say I got it. When you got it, say I got it. Okay? Good. I love her. This will cover so many topics, from menopause to the mother wound, our issues with beauty, with ourselves. So this is definitely one. Those of you on YouTube, you got it. All right. Got it on YouTube. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to join on the live. I appreciate you so much. You're helping me test. This is a test. So if it feels like my conversation is all over the place, I can't wait to have you join so that we can have live stream conversations. The theme of this one is the mother tongue, for us to tap into the language of the mother in our lives, in our love, in our luxury, in our money, our lavishness, honey. Okay. So this is where we're going for this month. And so right now, mark Tuesdays. Somebody put it in the chat for me. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Say it with me in the chat. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Tuesdays. Now, anybody feel like it should be later than 8? Anybody feel like you? Thank you, Miss AJ. Thank you. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Anybody feel like it should be later? It'll be stretching your girl because I go to bed early. I'm not that bright at 8 unless I'm teaching in the pocket. 8 p.m. on Tuesdays, which would be 7 p.m. for those on Central Time. It'll be 5 p.m. for those on West Coast time. So it would allow for a lot of people to be able to join in after work. Well, Mountain Time doesn't change, does it? Beachy Peachy Pie. Thank you, Jasmine. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on TikTok, by the way. And then hopefully it'll be in a space for you to join on TikTok Live. We're going to have a whole circle. Okay. So the first book, if you don't have it, get my book, My Juicy Rebirth, A Journey to Healing the Feminine Through Pleasure and Sacred Process. A Journey to Healing the Feminine Through Pleasure and Sacred Process. Do you have my book? Mm-hmm. And come and join me at 7 p.m. if you want to do accountability. I'm going to do a week of accountability because TikTok is making me go live for 7 days straight in order for good question. This can be found on Amazon. Unfortunately, I want to take my book down off of Amazon. I don't really get any money from Amazon. I may every now and then get a little deposit. They take so much and they reduce the price of your book. That's free game to those of you who are authors. Try not to put it on big box stores. Try your best to find another way to market your book, by the way. So if you're watching or you just joined, who just joined for the very first time, who's new that's watching me? You like what you hear so far and you're new. You like what you hear so far and you're new. Now, and I also want you to represent your community. What community do you come from? I'm connected to so many communities. We're talking Inner Visions. We're talking the Rebirth woman community that is now known as Shift Talk. Some of you all have been around since Good Girls Gone Goddess. Now that might be a great topic of our summer series, but we already claimed it. Okay, Inner Visions, IVTV. Shout out your community. Where Hillside International Truth Center, the Nation of Islam. Come on now, I ain't leaving nobody out. Union Temple Baptist Church. Where's my UTBC family? Okay. Hillside International Truth Center, Agape Fellowship in California. Where my people? What if you just family? Holla at your girl. Drop what community are you from that's watching and that's coming. Let me know where you coming from. Where you coming from? If you a rebirth woman and you know it, shake your shoulders. No, but I can't see that in the comments. If you're a rebirth woman and you know it, drop a R in the comments. If you rebirth and you know it, drop it. If you're rebirth and you know it, drop it. Hey, that could sound good with a remix. If you're rebirth and you know it, drop it. Okay, Juicy Butterfly is in the room. I forgot to shout out my Juicy Butterflies, but guess what? We got a new crop of women who are called the Juicy She-Rose. The Juicy She-Rose. And so they are the new birth of Juicy, the extended advanced edition of Juicy. If you have been with me in Juicy, Juicy has grown up. She is not growing up, she real grown. And so she said it was time for her to put on some new clothes. And she decided that she wanted to have a new conversation. And she said, I ain't just no butterfly no more, baby. I am a shero, a heroine. I walk the shero's walk. Okay, somebody is in here from SWIT. I didn't even call out my SWIT people. What's up, spiritual warriors? Yay. Okay, spiritual warriors, was I your captain or was somebody else your captain? Shout out your captain from Spiritual Warriors, okay? Every day I pray. Where's my every day I pray IVTV people? Where you at now? Where's my Fix My Life crew? Come on, community. Okay. Okay, your captain was shout out your captain, Denise. All right, all right. Who was your captain if you're a spiritual warrior that's watching? And I might be leaving some of my other communities out if you're part of our ELAY. If you are a part of an ELAY that's adjacent to us, where are my spiritual communities? Woo, woo. Every day I pray is in the house. Yes. Yes, y'all. To the beat, y'all. So, on my YouTube, those of you who are on TikTok, I do astrology on Mondays in the private community. On Wednesdays, we do our Womanhood Wisdom Wednesdays, and we do Shift Talk. The Shift Talk series has been on hiatus, but we're coming back with some powerful voices of truth. And so the one thing that we did not talk about is topics. And then I'll close out. What are some of the topics that you feel would support you, your family, your finances, and your feminine? Your family, your finances, and your feminine. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Tamara claimed her position. She said rebirth prayer circles, juicy sheroes, IVTV, Fix My Life, mothership, you name it, I'm there. She is the all-inclusive woman in the community. She named me and she claimed me. She said, girl, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't letting you go nowhere. I'm going to be there. And when I'm doing something somewhere else, I'm going to let you know. Okay, I said I was going to close. I'm waiting on some topics that matter. What's mattering to you right now? Is it just finances? Is it just your feminine? What is it? Is it your sanity? Talk to